Hello, and welcome back once again to Wimple Squirrel's YouTube channel. Today I've got another entry in the Final Games series, and this one is on my old friend Zoroark GX, and I'm just going to play a couple games with him before he is retired to expanded format forever. Zoroark has been amazing while he's been in standard. This trade ability, which allows you to discard one card from your hand and then draw two cards, and the brightest beating attack for simply 2 colorless energy, which does 20 damage for each of your Pokemon in play, and the Trickster GX attack, which does one of your opponent's attacks as its attack for 2 darkness energy, the rarely used GX attack of Zoroark GX. This card has been amazing the whole time it's been in standard, winning countless regionals, winning worlds. Unfortunately, Pokemon Company decided they didn't want him to win worlds again, so they didn't allow him, but he's definitely been a very solid card the whole time he's been allowed to be played. Also, been tearing up expanded since Rider's Beating is way stronger with Skyfield, and that ability is just amazing for consistency in any format. So the deck I've chosen to build around Zoroark really illustrates one of the strongest attributes of Zoroark, which is that it's so versatile. And I've decided to build a Shedinja Zoroark deck. Shedinja's Vessel of Life allows you to discard all cards attached to it and attach it as a Pokemon tool card to one of your Pokemon, and when that Pokemon is knocked out, your opponent takes 1 fewer prize cards. So what we're going to try and do is attach Shedinjas to Zoroarks to turn them into 1 prize attackers, making them even more efficient and allowing us to 2-hit KO our opponents in a format where 1-hit KOs are everywhere. Additionally, Persian GX with Catwalk ability, which allows us to search for 2 cards from our deck once during our turn if our GX or EX Pokemon was knocked out last turn. So even with a Shedinja attached and our opponent only taking 1 prize, knocking out a Zoroark does still count as knocking out a GX. So we're going to try and take advantage of that and use Catwalk as many times as we can during these games. Additionally, for support, we have 1 Rangaroo with the Resource Management, which allows us to put any 3 cards from the bottom of our deck, 3 cards on the bottom of our deck in any order. So we can recycle stuff, and of course, a Rangaroo with the Shedinja gives up 0 prizes, as anyone who has played with or against the Shedinja style deck knows. Pretty annoying for our opponent. 1 Ditto allows us to evolve into any of our stage 1s, so a Persian, a Zoroark, or a Shedinja. 1 Marshadow with the Resetting Hole allows us to have a Pokemon searchable way to discard a stadium. And 2 Lele GX with the Winter Tag, allowing us to search for a supporter card, as well as Energy Drive, a solid attack that does 20 times the number of energy attached to him. Not too much to say about this. If you've seen a Zoroark build, you've seen similar stuff to this. We are playing the Elms Lecture build, since it does search out both the Nincada and the Shedinja, as well as all of our basics. So that's very nice. It doesn't search out Marshadow, I suppose, but that's alright. Not too much else to say here. It's a pretty standard Zoroark deck beyond the Shedinja. We do have Giovanni's Exile to try and discard a Lele or something that's clogging up our bench later in the game, as well as 3 Sky Pillar, since bench damage is something we don't want to deal with. But yeah, that's the deck. Just quickly get into some games. Alright, found another match versus Cal 140 with a Psychic, Colorless, and Metal type deck. We're going to call the coin flip as Tails, as always, and we won it. Very good. Love to be going first with an evolution deck. We got a Nincada as our active Pokemon, and pretty bad hand. We do have the Elms for the first turn, but no follow-up from there. So that's a little awkward, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and throw down that Nincada. Now, Shedinja can activate its ability from the active position, so we have a free retreater in there. And I think I'll take 2 Zoruas and a Ditto. And my opponent starts out with a Mimikyu, so assuming some sort of Malamar deck. I'm going to go ahead and attach the DCD, so worst case scenario we can just retreat this guy with an energy if we have to. Now let's see what my opponent's turn looks like. Hopefully it's not a post-rotation deck. I would feel bad. Pokemon Communication does make me think it's a post-rotation deck. Rotation hasn't happened yet, so you can't guilt trip me for playing pre-rotation, but it definitely does feel a little bad. adventure bag from my opponent. Gets him an escape board and a spell tag. Alright, and spell tag on the Mimikyu. Escape board on the Jirachi. Looks like we might see a Filch. Okay, Judge. There you go. Power plant from my opponent. Very cool card. However, we got a very good response to that in this Olivia and our Sky Pillar. My opponent hasn't gotten any Inkays down, but hopefully that Pokemon communication will fix it for him. Puts in a Malamar. And let's see what he gets. Yep. Oh, a Ditto. That can be an Inky. Can be something else. He gets another Jirachi down. Alright. So I'm just going to go ahead and Olivia. Or just double Zoroark. Put that Sky Pillar into play. And I will trade a DCE. Okay. And let's see, we're 70 HP, so... I don't want to trade another DC. I guess I'll trade my first rescue stretcher. Alright, well, we got the Meowth, so that's cool. And then we can go here. And go Vessel of Life to our Zoroark. Don't need anything to retreat. Very cool. Zoroarkas are active, and right as we need. Yep. So we knock out his free retreater and one of his Jirachis, and go ahead on the prizes. Got another Zorua. Not bad. My opponent gets a nice Lily for 4. Yeah, he does only have one spot for an Inkay, so I'm not too worried about being attacked this turn. Or one spot for a Malamar, that is. Giratina from my opponent. Off that mysterious treasure. And he replaces my Sky Pillar with a Viridian Forest. That, oh, nice, he's got the Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Psychic Energies. Or at least he's got a couple of them. And then he's going to go for the Stellar Wish, see what kind of trainers he finds, and the skateboard. Alright, very good. He can retreat his Jirachi now. Another Inkay comes down, a Psychic Energy to the Mimikyu, and maybe a retreat in Filch. Filch it is. Alright, so we're going to look for a Guzma here. Not really looking that hard, but well. Look for it nonetheless. Trade the communication. I'll go ahead and trade the other communication, I think. Alright, and I'll slap down another Zorua. And I'll put on the triple acceleration energy. And we could kill his Ditto or his Jirachi. Or the Inkay, but the Ditto is better than the Inkay. He did just Filch from a 2-card hand. This gets rid of Malamars. I'll do that. We're going to want to delay him being able to attack with the Giratina for as long as possible. And increase our prize lead before we have to worry about him spamming Giratinas. Although, we don't have to worry about that too much since he is weak to Dark type. If Giratina wasn't weak to Dark, that would be a bit of a nightmare for us. Now we only saw Psychic, Normal, and Steel type, so there's no backup Ultra Necrozma here. There's no Giratina Garchomp. So outside of Necrozma GX, his one-hit KO options are going to be a little limited. And he gets a Cynthia, or he had it already, so I think going after the Ditto was the better choice there. Stellar Wish. And we're just going to try and do in this matchup what Zoroark's always tried to do against Malamar, and just hunt down the Malamars. Alright, and he attaches another one to the Mimikyu, and he can do Copycat. Oh, he gets a couple Inkays down this time. Alright, and he can now Copycat our Ritus Beating for just 100, since we do resist Psychic type. So we have a couple options. We can Acerola here, but let's go ahead and do our trades first. Trade. If we Ultra Ball away this and this, then we can trade this. I think we're going to end up doing Acerola this turn anyways, so we'll just do that first. Slap down this guy, and now we can get another trade off. Oranguru, probably not going to be that good in this matchup, mostly for stall. And let's see. Okay, so we can put down our Meowth, or our Persian onto our Meowth, that is. And we can activate Catwalk. And go for the Rider's Beating, I think. Oh, no. We need to evolve our Shedinja. Or evolve our Ditto, that is. Spell Tag will take it out, so can't have that happening. We'll evolve it and put the guy over here. Oh, now he's just going to take out an Inkata. That was silly. Oh well. 2 Ninkatas, there we go. Now we make him pick which Ninkata he wants to kill. This cutie or this one. Difficult decisions. He picks the new Ninkata. Don't know what this guy ever did to him, but pretty rude of my opponent, I would say. Let's see, we're down 1, triple acceleration energy and 1 DCE. We've got 2 DCEs here, so 1's left in the deck. My opponent's getting Malamars out the wazoo. Oh, he's got an Espeon and Deoxys. Or I don't even remember what that card does. The GX snipes 10 damage counters, I think. And the other one does an amount of damage times the number of Psychic Pokemon you have in play, I think. Which this Jirachi will hurt the damage on that a little bit. I wish he had played that Espeon Deoxys down. I would love to see it. Mysterious Treasure. Maybe he'll get it for me. Discards another Psychic. And just another Giratina. Boring. Stellar Wish. And that gets him 1 piece of the custom catcher. So he can potentially pull something up into the active and KO it. Getting his Giratina ready with the Psychic recharges. You're going to see a Shadow Impact coming in hot. That spell tag is worrying. If he Distortion Doors my Zorua, and then I knock out the Giratina, then he has another Distortion Door and the spell tag to knock out that Zorua. So we're going to want to try and get that fellow evolved and get the Ninkata off the field as well. Alright, he's going to go into the Giratina right now. And we'll see a Shadow Impact for 110. Nope. He's going to play those custom catchers now and kill the Ninkata. Alright, putting him down to 4 prizes. Alright, well, that's fine. Spell tag, or just Shadow Impact doing 40 damage to himself. And we can activate Catwalk again. Why does it let me do that? Okay. I'm going to Ultra Ball away Giovanni and another Ultra Ball for a Zoroark GX. And I will Cynthia here, I think. Alright, now let's do some trades. Trade away Cynthia, the not shiny one. Trade away I think Zoroark. We're not really going to get another one in play. And we'll trade away one more time. This time the Shedinja. I think we're good on Shedinjas for now. If not, we can Rescue Stretcher him back always. So to knock out this guy, we're doing plenty. Let's see. I'll put down this Resetting Hole fellow though. And we don't need to max potion anything. We'll just go ahead and ride his beating for the knockout, and he can put his damage counters wherever he wants. Sniping the benched one seems good. Maybe he's going to finally pull out that SP on Deoxys and show us what that's all about. Alright, Distortion Door does damage to two of my fellas. Probably the damaged Zoroark and I don't know what else. The undamaged one. Yep, okay. Fair enough. Another spell tag to that Giratina. He's gonna have Viridian away one Malamar for nothing. Attach a Psychic Energy. He's got plenty of Psychic recharges in play, so he's not bothered for energy. He's also got 4 energies in the discard, so that's also good for him. He gets the Custom Catcher. It's a good card. And retreat. Oh no, that's not right. Ugh, hate to see it. My opponent had a pretty big misplay at the end there, but I mean, we were 2 prizes up, and he didn't look to have one-hit KOs on anything, so I think we were in a pretty dominant spot in that matchup anyways. Alright, we found another one versus the Deaded. Alright, well, we get to go first, and I think he's playing Pikarom. That's a spooky one. We didn't have any basics, that's too bad. Easy to see. Alright, fair enough. We're starting with a Meowth, I guess. Better than starting Lele. Okay. Custom catches, electro powers, energy switches. Nice gut. A good hand if it was poker. This is not poker. Alright, he's got a Pikarom up in the active. Alright, I'm going to go Lele for the lecture. And we'll take a look at our deck with that lecture. Zorua, Ditto, I think, as is tradition. Let's see, I believe we've got we've got that Pikarom in our hand. One Rescue Stretcher is prized. We've got the other Sky Pillar in hand. One Cynthia is prized. And what else? One Shedinja is prized. And one Zoroark is prized. Okay. Also possibly one Lele. I can't remember if we're playing 1 or 2. Alright, and we'll save that Shedinja in our hand. Along with, for the PCOM next turn. Along with the Ultra Ball, so we can do some stuff next turn. When lightning comes down onto the Pikarom. And then a Cynthia. Now if we don't see a turn 1 full blitz, I think we're in an okay spot. We can 2-hit KO this fella. So that's alright. Electromagnetic Radar tosses 1 lightning energy. Gonna get him Dene and maybe another Pikarom. We'd love to see a second Pikarom. So we just hit a Pikarom 4 times and win the game. Also, we are not worried about Power Plant in this match, since Power Plant would be very detrimental to our opponent as well. Using a PCOM, something back in with the Dene. For the Tapu Koko, yep. Oh no, we have something much worse to worry about, Lysander Labs. Well, at least he played his first. And he had a second Dedenne in his hand already, what a joker. Hilarious, this guy is. He's got another radar. Let's see what he get himself. Maybe a Tapu Koko? Well no, this is probably a post-rotation build, so. Another Dedenne, alright. Go ahead and don't play that down, buddy. You know you can't do that. Alright, so he's got the Tapu Koko Prism Star. I don't know if we'll see a turn 1 full blitz, depending on what is in his hand. We know there's 1 Dedenne in there and 3 unknown cards. Tag switch. Gets him 1 energy moved. Energy switch. Oh, turn 1 full blitz. Oh, you hate to see it. You really hate to see it. Alright. Yes, okay. Well done, Pikarom. And he's just going for it. All 6 on the active. Okay. So I will communicate back in the Shedinja for my first Zoroark. Oh, second Lele is in deck. Okay. Well, that's very good. We're going to want that fella. So I'm going to go ahead and get that now. Get me a Cynthia and a new hand. Don't need to play that Palpad. Alright, Cynthia, there it is. Okay. And let's see. Trade away the Elm's Lecture. Trade away the... Ooh, wait. Persian. Alright, I'll rescue switcher back the Meowth. Yeah, this is pretty awkward, but I don't think I can afford to use that Shedinja right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and ride his PD. I can't afford to not hit this thing for 120. But hopefully her Sky Pillar sticks. My opponent does have the Dene in hand, we know that. I'm not sure how many stadiums they play. But he could be taking 4 prizes pretty easily here. An Electro Power and an energy off that Vulcaner. So he attaches 1 to the Pikarom. Electro Power gets him the KO with Tag Bolt. And then maybe it's just a Dene Dig for the stadium. Really wishing we had that Ninetales. It's an expanded where we could just lock our stadium in. He chooses not to reset Stamp me to 6 or play his Super Scoop up. Oof. Oh, my heart hurts. Oof. Oof. 4 prices. Oof. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not crying. Alright. Okay, so we counter the stadium. Then I'm just gonna grab back the Persian. We're gonna need a lot of step this turn. Cynthia. And then trade away Olivia. Okay, I'll play down this fella and attach a triple energy here, and then I'll go ahead and catwalk for one of these guys and one of these guys. I suppose this doesn't really matter since he KOs it. If he KOs this Zoroark, he wins no matter what. But it makes me feel good to have that Shedinja on there. Hey, at least we took 3 prizes, right? I mean, to be fair, his board state is pretty weak, so we do have a chance here still. He needs to accelerate in energy, and he doesn't have Coco Prism Star or Thunder Mountain, so we should be alright on that front. Raichu tag team comes down, and Zapdos comes down. Zapdos is likely how he's going to be attacking this turn. Of course, we haven't seen custom catchers, any of them, I don't think. So the second he gets one of those, he just wins on the spot. Not sure if he's just savoring his victory if he really doesn't have it. He attaches the energy to the Raichu. And passes. Okay. So we'll evolve this Zoroark here. I'm shocked that his hand could be that massive and not have anything in it. Okay, trade away this Ultra Ball. Alright. Catwalk to see that wiggle. I'll go ahead and lecture. Let's see. There's no basics we can put down that'll survive a attack from Zapdos. So I'm just gonna put this guy here. That way we have that option in the future, and then we can evolve. We put that Zorua down, and then eventually we have the option to evolve this. So hopefully next turn we'll be protected from just losing straight up to Zapdos. But our opponent does lose if they don't KO our Zorua this turn. So we've got that going for us at least. His third Dedenne goes back into the deck. And he retreats into Raichu. Energy switches to it, probably. And then an Electro Power. 160. Alright, 190. Does he have it? Another Electro Power? Custom Catcher? That doesn't. Well, we were 1 turn away, and he could have KO'd our Lele anyways, so benching that Zorua didn't hurt us in the end. Very close against Pikarom. Tag team matchups are insanely hard with this deck, so not too shabby there. Alright, and so those were the games. I'm going to miss Zoroark in Standard, obviously, and you know I'm going to be playing it in Expanded. We got a Lysander Prism Star out of our first pack here. Got to crack some to end the video. We've got like 19 of these uncommon chests that are locked, I think. So let's go ahead and get those going. We got a Lysander Prism Star so far. We get this Gudra. What else? A Cosmoan. And an Excelgor. Pretty bad attacks there on that Excelgor. Zoroark. What does this man have? The HP of each of your Lunatone is 130. Oh, good. All of my Lunatones, are you sure? All of them? Got a little Lombre there. What else? What else? 25 shekels. Ooh, a Lucario, the stance one. Pretty neat. Alright, 12 more to go. More shekels and a Raichu. Very good card, rotating unfortunately, but Evo Shock is a busted ability. You can still see some Raichu in Expanded with Shock Lock, so that's always fun. We got the Garchomp, Quick Dive and Royal Blades. A Reverse Hollow Choice Band. Also rotating, but never hurts to have that. Bouffalant. Bouffant Head. Incredible. What an attack. Deck Trio, the Gold Rush one. Very fun. Alomomola. Alomomola. Ooh, it's a spicy one. Never mind, it's just a Roserade. Move any number of grass energy from any of your Pokemon to your other Pokemon in any way you like. And maybe there's something there. Kingdra. Cool card. Really liking all these coins I'm getting more than any of these other things. Ooh, a Volcanion Prism. That's a good card right there. I already have mine, but maybe I can trade that one now. Lowland Graveler. I think we're almost done here. First we're going to get this Talonflame here. Oh, just one more, yep. And let's see what's in it. It's a rare. Alright. Ready? Xurkitree! A interesting card. This Dazzle Blast is pretty cool with the Paris that adds damage for confusion. So, not that bad overall. Alright, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and or a comment if you want to. It makes me feel nice. Again, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.